think sport makes your character stronger, and if the person wants to do something and he works hard, it shows that his character is very strong, and he will do everything to achieve his goal.
Elizaveta, what else would you want?
I think if we have that sports don't build a character, they reveal it. Like if person has his own hobby, his own thing, and he likes it, he will reveal to this hobby. He will, like Susan said, do everything for this, and he will have very good results.
Okay, so do you agree that sports do not build your character?
I think
Yes.
I think yes, because not sport choosing, not sport make your character because of you make something. Like if you want to go to the football and you're maybe shy, cute, it doesn't mean that after football you will be really strong one, really. I don't know.
Okay, it takes some time. But in any case, when you do some kind of sports, do you build your character? You say maybe people want to avoid some mistakes. It's just like a long process when people want to achieve something. It's a period of time when you build yourself, even build your character. Is it?
Yes, of course. And after they may become more confident in themselves.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think? You are a great sportsman. Okay.
I think that sport is very changeable thing because when you start doing sports from first time, you think that sports is very hard, and sometimes your body can't
even cope with these difficulties. Yeah. It's really difficult even to just like feel physical pain. Yeah.
But after the training, after the time that you start this sport, you can понять то, что understand that you was true to do this sport.
You will not was.
You were true to do this sport.
So you just like maybe on the right way when you are. Yeah. Alright. Good. Okay, Jamila, you had the idea?
I wanted to say that sport do not build the character, does not build the character. But I think that that sport help us to make our character stronger.
Help us make our character stronger. Okay. So Karima, you have the idea?
Yeah, I think when you do sport for a long time, you can make your character better, stronger. And when you start something new after sport, you will do it better with your new character.
And just like this new experience can help you become better. Yeah. All right. Good. Okay. Thank you for your sharing ideas. And right now we can move to your presentation. So any volunteers who wants to be the first? So you have a chance to use a computer, or just like I see that Elizaveta has presentation with paper. I always say so. It's really good. Some people who are good at computers, they can use some digital programs or some things that they help them to be in this way. Okay, let's see. People, come on. Don't worry. Be happy. So let's see. Sofa, would you like to start? Come on. Come on. So, any volunteer who will help Sofia? So, you are going to make your PowerPoint presentation? Okay, so, Ryan, you will help her? Okay, come on. So, don't forget to write the first name of the first presenter on the piece of paper, so you know that it's Sofia. Yeah? And you may start. Try to do it by yourself at first. If you have questions, you will see. And Sofia, you will be the first presenter.
And so today our topic for discussion will be camping, as you can see. So first I'll tell what is camping in general. After I'll say some advantages, some places in Kyrgyzstan that you can visit also. For first I'll begin. Don't be afraid to ask some questions, and maybe if you don't understand something I can translate it. It's okay. So let's begin. For the first, I'll tell what is camping. It's a kind of sport, summer or winter, what would you want, where people just travel with tents or just lighthouses. There are some of these types. First one is equipped and registered, and second one is self-organized. Their differences are, first one is when organization just choose some pictures and beautiful place, and maybe they can give you some special things like guides, drinks, foods, maybe additional blankets and etc. But self-organized, when you with your friends or parents just want to go something without any purpose, or maybe purposes you want. And so each of these type is divided into such things like hiking. It's when you just go somewhere, maybe to watch some beautiful places and like this. Second one is active camping, when you go to some place for the purpose, like swim or play with something, or maybe to have extreme feelings as you want. Second one is social camping. It's a place where a group of people can gain just based on their common interest, and just especially for communication. Fourth is camping for survival. It's just campings that are specially created and to develop or to improve your skills into wildlife. Fifth one is car camping, just when you go somewhere on your car, maybe with some breaks, maybe to eat or to drink, as you want. Also I'll tell some advantages and disadvantages. Of course, first advantage is like fresh air, as you know, it's connecting with nature. And economy, because maybe to go somewhere like Turkey, Russia, America, it's really expensive, as you know. But economy is good just to go maybe on Songkör or Çongkurçak, maybe as you want. And expanding horizons, because you can't know everything, but going somewhere you can see just some new things and like, oh, I have never seen this butterfly, maybe it's something good fun. And disadvantages, of course, insect bites, everything is clear? Bites. Possible
Sting.
Also possible bad weather, because you cannot predict what will be. Maybe it will be too sunny, maybe it will be rain, you can predict it. A large group of people, of course, because maybe some people that are very shy are afraid of something and they can't communicate, or maybe because of children that are always say, oh mom, my legs are hurt, I can't go, and it's really disturbing. Also, I don't remember because and so muscle pain after all, and unreasonable expectations, because maybe you want to go some and you'll think, oh, this is very beautiful, this is very nice, but really it's not that what you wanted. And so some places in Kyrgyzstan that you can visit. First one is Lake Kurtor. Dasha told me about this one, and it's really beautiful one, but they're rather cold, but it's really, as you can see. Next is Sunkar Lake. Really good one, beautiful, you can visit. So third is Canyon Fairy Tale. You maybe heard about in geography, and Ivana talked about, and Alarchan. And so for the last one is Grigorievsky George. Ushaya. So thanks for your attention.
Okay. So, questions. So you have to stay there because some people may ask you questions.
Yes, of course.
So discuss if you just like have questions for Sofia, and I want you, Sofia, to ask one question. You have written the idea unpredictable expectations. So it's just like interesting point. Even when you go traveling, you have some expectations. So what about your real experience? So I know that yesterday you had a trip. Where did you go yesterday?
Chongurchak.
Uh-huh.
So you know this place. We were there for 2 days in a hotel we stayed. It was a really good one. There I first tried skiing. It was really good one. But for the first day it was something new I'd like to try. But on the second I knew this and nothing interesting
anymore.
could-
No
Yes.
expectations. Yeah.
But as I didn't expect such. I thought the hotel will be not so good as it was, and I can say that my expectations were неоправданные.
Not well predictable.
Not very predictable.
Okay. Yeah. So, but in any case, do you like this trip?
Of course.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay. So some more questions? Yeah. No.
Have you ever tried to do camping?
Uh-huh.
Uh,
So do you think that yesterday trip was like camping?
I think yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So have you ever tried before?
As I remember, yes,
Mhm.
I went to the Kazakhstan. To Kazakhstan on by marshrutka with my mom. It was bad weather. It was very cold, and but after we found a guide,
The guide.
the guide that sent us just to hot place, and after we felt much better, and after just to go to any places to see, and also it was Dash and her mom. It was good one.
Okay. Okay. That's all. Thank you for the presentation. So take your rubrics for presentation with marks. Fine, please. Even you can, if you are not sure, you may ask a question, or just like if you want to share with your partner and explain your choice. Okay? And explain your choice. Why was that kind of choice that you decided to? Okay? Yes. Okay, ready? Yeah. So any people who wants to give feedback for Sofia and explain what kind of marks did you choose for Sofia's presentation? So I know that it's not easy, but you try. Okay. Elizaveta, you do want?
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, I will start about preparedness. I think that Sofia make it on 5.
She got 5.
She got 5. Yes.
Can you explain why?
Because I think she was really strong, and she tried to give for us information in very easy language. I can say.
Everyone could understand.
Yes.
Mhm.
About the content, I think it was really understandable for us because there wasn't many there wasn't much words that we
There
can,
were not many words.
there were many words that some of us can't understand.
Okay, I want to ask a question. What was interesting in Sofia's content? So I like the idea that she gave us advantages and disadvantages. Even maybe just like it's really good to look at this topic from 2 sides. Do you get the idea? Yes, all right, good. So what do you want to say about organization of her presentation? Sardar?
I think her presentation was very good because from the beginning we see what the theme from
You could
what
see introduction.
introduction. What about we say?
Yeah. What is she going to tell
Yeah.
us?
And the good slide was disadvantages and advantages.
You like this slide,
Yeah, because we see that not only good sides of camping.
You're considered.
Yeah, software present us disadvantages too.
Okay. May I ask you a question, Sofia? Did you make a conclusion at the presentation?
I said I just show some places. That's why I thought it will be good conclusion, but I didn't tell you. You can be for questions because I forgot it. Yes.
Yeah, very good point. So, as we are talking about conclusion, you should maybe if you try to advertise why such kind of camping is really useful, you can just like make a conclusion why you would recommend your friends or your classmates to make it. Okay, so can you hear the speaker loudly? She was just like very understandable with your speak. Okay, what about body language? So what can you say about body language? So Karima?
I think she got 5 because she did an eye contact. She always when she's speaking. When she spoke, when she spoke, she doesn't read a lot, and she saw on us.
She looked at us
and like say with us.
Yeah, just like it was like friendly atmosphere. Yeah, you didn't feel that she was like ready to kill anyone. Yeah, so it was like friendly atmosphere. Okay, good. So answering the question, it was so no problem. Okay. So I don't ask you to reveal all the secrets what Maxim put. I will see it at the end. Okay, good. So next person. Елизавета, you do want? Okay, come on. You are going to make your picture presentation.
Yes.
Yeah, alright, good. So let's listen. So the next person you can write Елизавета and write your ideas. Come on.
Good day, guys. Today I will tell you about one unusual sport, which name is Sepak Takraw. In the first, I will tell you about the basic information of the sport. After this, I will tell you about rules, and at the end, I will tell you about advantages, and will show you a short video about this game. First, I want to tell you that. The first Sepak Takraw was mentioned in 15th century in the Southeast Asia. So Sepak Takraw is a unique combination of games like football and volleyball. And now I want to tell you about rules of this game. In classic Sepak Takraw, there are two teams with 3 players in each. Also, I want to say that there are 5 games, and there are a little break of on 2 minutes between each game. Also, I want to tell that if one team wins 3 times, it means that other team is a loss because like it's rules. Also, I want to say that in each game, players need to have 15 points because it's rules. Also, I want to say about some information about the ball following the game Sepak Takraw. The ball is usually isn't big like in real life. It's like this, and Sepak Takraw ball is usually made from plastic or synthetic materials. Yes. And now I want to tell you about some advantages of this game. The people who play in Sepak Takraw have really strong legs, because in rules there is one rule that I forgot to tell you, but in Sepak Takraw you mustn't touch the ball with your hands, only with legs and the chin.
Wow.
That's why players Sepak Takraw have really strong legs, because they use their legs each second. Also, I can say that in this game you need to have quick calculations. That's why you need physics and mathematics knowledges. And at the end, I want to show you a little video about this game. So. How does it look? You understood? I hope.
So, is it finished? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, take a place. I'm sure that people have some questions for you. Yeah? Okay, yes, Sofia, you can ask a question.
So I'd like to ask about again the rules. Can the man touch the ball with his chest or maybe knee?
No, only with chin and only with legs. No hands, no other parts of body.
And head can
No
be
heads.
No hands,
No head.
no head. No.
Only chin.
Yes.
And maybe just like foot. Yeah?
Kick the ball like with
Yeah,
the
kick the
legs.
ball. Okay. So any other questions? Yes, come on.
Why the players jump above the net when they kick? To block, maybe? To block the ball?
Yes.
So it looks like a little bit like a volleyball, yeah?
Yes.
But
Because
Yeah.
it's like a combination of football and volleyball.
okay.
Logical.
So Rayana has a question.
Would you like to play
I think yes, but I don't have really strong legs, and I think I can't jump like so high.
No, you can't. You have very beautiful.
Thanks.
So any more questions? So I have a question. In what country is the birthplace of this sport?
It's I think it's China, but because in Google said me that it was China, and it was in 15th century, like I said.
15th century?
Yes.
Really?
15th century.
Wow.
Really old game.
Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. Any more questions? Yes, Dini?
What is the category of this game? Like, only men?
No, you can see also women games, but I think you don't need to watch 2 videos. But
so
no,
just like both men and women
Yes.
can play this one. Okay, maybe just like even children can play.
Yes,
Okay.
of course.
Yeah. Yes. Some more questions?
And also one question, for what period of time does this game played?
So how long is one game? Yeah.
I think it's like time is going как доходит до часа. About 1 hour. 1 hour.
Each is not pronounced.
1 hour.
Yes, Jenny.
Is it an Olympic game?
Is this game included in Olympic Games register? Yeah.
I think no, because it's like it doesn't look like a very hard sport, or maybe something like it's very popular, because I even tried to, when I was trying to find information, there wasn't many information about it, much information, like a little bit,
So,
some sites.
Anyone who could see that this sport is included in
No,
the
I don't see.
Yeah. Maybe because of not of the peak of popularity.
Yes.
Not many people are involved in this game. Yeah. All right.
But I think this game looks like our volleyball, but not on the PT, like in maybe sports yard or sports. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any questions for Elizaveta?
No.
Okay. That's all. That's all. Yeah. You just keep mic there. No problem. Okay. So discuss with your partner if you have questions, but be sure that you can put marks. Okay.
Maybe. I think that Lisa doesn't speak loudly.
So ready to say something? Yeah? Okay. So let's see. Sardar and Sofia has burning discussion. So Sardar, can you comment? It doesn't matter which one you want to comment about Lisa's presentation.
Okay.
But you can just like say some words about her presentation.
From the first, I want to say about her preparedness. She speak completely prepared, and I think her presentation on her paper was very good idea, because not everyone do it on the paper. It's very
Creative.
it's very creative work. I think that
For creativity, it's just like
for creativity it's 5. Content, I think we all understand this theme. Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, enough.
Okay.
Any other people who wants to comment? Ryan, would you like just like choose one, whatever you want to use, like body language or clarity of speaking. So could you hear her like this? Yes, Karima.
Yeah, I want to say about clarity of speaking. We all have understand what she wants to ask. Yes, she speak loudly, clearly, and I think everyone can understand.
Yeah, okay. And as I see, you asked a lot of questions. So that's why the presentation is interesting. And you wanted, oh my God, something interesting I want to say, or just like to know for myself. Yeah, all right. Thank you more time for your work. Yeah. Okay. So, next person who wants to be the next one? Sizim, you do? Okay. So, come on.
So I chose the game that name of this game is Kabaddi. It's very interesting game. Maybe I want to play it, but I think it's very hard. In the beginning, I will say that just what is it, how does it play, and then I will say you about rules, and then maybe something about equipment that you need to play this game. What is Kabaddi game? Kabaddi game is ancient Indian game that is played with 2 teams. Every team has 7 players, and every team occupies a half of the field. Rules and regulations. This game can be played outdoors as well as indoors, and the main objective for the teams that they send a raider into the opposite team's half, and to score the point, this raider must to take breeze before entering the opposite half of the field, and when he entered the opposite half, he must to
Must without to. You know this word.
he must catch the players of the opposite team, and it must be without breaking the breeze, and he must scream kabaddi kabaddi in this time. If the player breaks his breeze, he just won't play this game. Yes. And specifications like usually players wear shorts and t-shirts with the team name on the front and back sides of the t-shirt, and they have their own color. And to play this game, you don't have to buy some equipment. It can be played like you just have your team, have to make your team, and to make your clothes to play this game. And this game can be played by men and women also. And for conclusion, I want to ask you, would you like to play this game? Because it's a very strange game that the opposite team makes everything not to follow the raider to come back to his half of the field.
Would you like to play? Do we have a video of this game?
Maybe
Okay, you can find. Okay, so you may continue. Maybe Rayana will try to find this a small video. I don't know exactly. If everyone got understanding of the rules, maybe we will see and maybe okay, it might be okay. So find please a short one. Okay, take
टीम स्कीम इन्होंने पहन रखी है, लेकिन इनकी जो टीम के सामने विरोधी टीम है, उनका होमलैंड शुरू हो रहा है। अनिल तलाईवास का पहली टीम बनेगी जो अपने घर में 2 से ज्यादा मुकाबले जीतेगी। 7 मैचों में 87 रेड पॉइंट है पवन सहरावत के, और ये देखिए शुरुआत पहली ही रेड है, यहाँ पर बोनस लिया। पवन सहरावत को संभालना थोड़ा सा मुश्किल काम जरूर होगा तमिल तलाईवास की डिफेंस के लिए, लेकिन जिस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस है टीम में, वो पिचर लॉबी का इस्तेमाल किया। मोहित छिल्लर को बाहर किया। सारी रेड पवन कर रही है, तीसरी रेड, दूसरा पॉइंट, पहले बोनस लिया, उसके बाद मोहित।
It's enough, yeah. Okay. So, as we come back to the question that Sizim asked you, would you like to play this game?
I don't think so, because I'm just like a person afraid of something new, especially games where I can be hurt. That's why maybe if I read it by myself and maybe will understand it absolutely, maybe I'd like to try, but really I am scared about it.
Okay, good. So, any other comments?
I think 50-50, because it looks like very extreme game, and I like the extreme.
Yeah, so why not? Yeah, why not? Okay, good. So, thank you for the presentation. So, be sure that you can give some comments about your presentation. ready to give some comments, and you just like, okay. Yes.
So for the first, I'd like to mark her clarity of speaking, because it was really loud and very clear one. There's the words I even didn't know I could understand because of the sentence. It's really hard for the hearing, but from her speech it was really clear and understandable. And for the next one, it was just her eye contact, because she didn't read always it like so else. It was really good one.
Okay. Any more comments? Any? Okay. I want to. Yes, Elizabeth, if you have the question, comments? No.
No.
You don't want?
I think it was good that in the end she said just, do you want to play this game with no?
Just like to get the reaction, yes, from you. If you like this idea, or even you say, maybe I'm not sure, but you try to understand. It's good, just like to see, to get feedback from you, just like to get understanding. Okay, good. So, and I like the idea that Sizim made. At first, she made like a small presentation about what is she going to tell us, like a small plan of what is going to be. Okay. Thank you very much. So, in general, we could hear 3 people, Sofia, Sizim and Elizaveta today. For the next lesson, be sure that you have, just like, if you have electronic format, just like send to my email, or be sure that you are able to open this now. Yeah? Alright. Pass me please these pieces of paper. Write your name, who evaluate these people. And then, just like when we finish with all people, you will see what are your marks here. Okay? So, any questions here? No, everything is okay. Next lesson, other people will be on the presentation as well here. Yeah? Thank you for the lesson. Have a nice time. Bye bye.